This is Tony Novak here to share a few points on how to stay out of tax trouble. I notice that tax professionals like to share success stories where we've been able to help a taxpayer trim a debt and get things rolling smoothly. Well, it doesn't always go that way, and so I thought today I would share a story. It happened yesterday of a complete disaster, and if for no other reason to understand that sometimes it happens, and it's not doesn't just happen to you; it happens to all of us at one point or another. So a taxpayer owed less than $25,000. Many of my taxpayers are a bit older than I am, and so they're struggling with health issues, family issues, in this case, COVID issues, and not having access to records due to traveling. And so there was a delay between the time that I started working on settling a tax debt until we finally talked a month later on the phone, and I got his approval to uh, set up an installment agreement and get that debt paid. Well, when I went back to the IRS by telephone, it didn't go as planned. First, the IRS representative was requesting what's called a financial statement, 433, which was not required for that amount. And on the phone, you can't really argue with the rep. The best thing we often can do is just politely get off the phone and call back and talk to a different rep. Is because sometimes they do make mistakes, and that was the case here. So that was one issue. Another issue was the amount of the tax debt between the time that I settled it a month ago until yesterday. An additional $13,000 was added to the tax debt. I've got to start all over again and pull transcripts and figure out what happened between then and now. What we thought was a resolved case is obviously still going on because I didn't set up the installment agreement a month ago when we had an agreement worked out. And then finally, we have to send things by fax, and sometimes the fax just isn't working. So problems happen, and we do the best we can. We just keep plugging away, and we'll get it resolved. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll be back tomorrow with another Tax Minute.